Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you found my channel, and I'm glad that you're here to take advantage of the free classes that I offer. So the classes that are offered in the Soul Flex and the Hatha Yoga classes are from live classes. So there may be times when I'm demonstrating the posture or the movement, the exercise, and then I stop and I'm looking at the camera, and that's because I'm looking at my students. So if you'd like to join the live classes, just put it in the comments or send me an email, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to have you. It's a wonderful community of people. But other than that, just enjoy the free recordings, enjoy the workouts and the yoga practices. And if you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much. So welcome everybody, people who just joined. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position so we can get started. And make sure wherever you're seated that you're nice and stable. So feeling the hips on whatever you're seated on. Taking the feet wide so you have a nice triangular base, a foundation, so you're not wobbly. The spine can rise up nice and tall from the pelvic girdle up through the crown of the head. So feel as if the spine is lengthening, as if there's a string running from your tailbone all the way up through the crown of the head, and you're being gently pulled up to lengthen the spine from an invisible force. And keeping that length the whole time, allowing the prana to flow. Lighting our candle to start our practice today. Setting our space, our container for our practice, your practice. And feel free to close the eyes if you'd like. You can also gaze down at the floor in front of you or your lap, keeping the eyes resting on something that's not moving. And if the eyes are open, keeping a soft gaze. So just observing the breath. And noticing the qualities, the elements, like what we talked about before class, the element chart. What are you feeling in the body? Are you feeling sluggish? Or like you need to move? You can't sit still? Does the body hurt? Is there anger? Is the mind just swirling? A lot of air and ether? Or overwhelm? Or is the mind feeling stagnant and lethargic and just dull? So thinking of the elements, the earth, water, fire, air, and ether elements, and see what works for what you feel in the body physically and what you feel in the mind with those elements. Just making an observation, and then through our practice today, we'll see if we can create a shift for ourselves. One of the many benefits of yoga. Create those shifts for ourselves, and we bring things into balance, where we create that ease and that clarity in the body and the mind. So bringing attention to the breath at this point. Watch the inhale as you breathe in through the nose, the chest expands, the belly releases down and out. And as you exhale, the belly comes in, the chest relaxes, and the air leaves the nose. So breathing like this, taking a few rounds, invite the breath to soften, to lengthen, smooth out. Keeping the length in the spine. And each time you exhale, Feel the hips and the feet on the floor or the seat, whatever you're seated on. Feel them grounding downward. Shoulders are soft, face is soft. Taking one more round like this. Feeling the breath fill the body, fill the shape. And when you finish that last round, blinking the eyes open and coming to standing on your mat. So taking the feet hip distance apart, I've got extra water and earth in my throat, all that extra kapha this time of year. So taking the feet hip distance apart, staying with that same long, smooth breath. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Feel the chest open. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Can we find some ease in the body as we move? Adding on here, if you'd like, as you inhale, arms come up, maybe the heels lift off the earth. Exhale, lower. So focusing on the big toes if the heels are off the earth. Inhale. Looking at something on the ground that's not moving or in front of you that's not moving helps with balance. Exhale, lower. Getting to the bottom of the movement with the arms and the heels and the bottom of the breath at the same time. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Taking the feet hip distance apart. Inhale, arms come up. Moving into Surya Namaskar. Exhale, gentle bend in the knees, fold, hands come to the earth. The knees can be very bent to get the hands down there if that helps. Maybe even doming onto the fingertips. Step the left foot back in a high lunge. Knee can be on or off the floor, and inhale, rise, crescent. Keep the bend in the front knee. Exhale, belly comes in, hands to the earth. Step the right foot back, down dog. Lift the hips to the sky. Stay here for a moment. And bend one knee, then the other. Just stretching out the back of the body, waking it up if it feels good to. Let the hips sway to the sides. Go ahead and do so. Whatever movement feels good here, getting up on the balls of the feet, stretching the bottoms of the feet. I like to bend both knees deeply and bring my chest towards the thighs. I always get an adjustment in my upper back. There it goes. Bring your arms straight if possible. And then taking the heels towards the earth, finding stillness, breathing long and smooth here. On the inhale, come forward to a plank position. So again, your knees can be on or off the earth. Stay here and breathe.
Push the floor away from you. Lift the inner thighs towards the ceiling. Engage the fronts of the thighs and your glutes. Keep the head in line with the rest of the spine. So we're not letting the head drop like this. It's like this, in line with the rest of the spine. And on the next exhale, press the hips back, down dog. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands and rise to crescent. Again, the knee can be on or off the earth. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Step the right foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing arms, reach up. Maybe the palms touch. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Inhale, arms up. We're going to flow through a couple times. Bring some heat into the body. Exhale, fold. This time, take the right foot back as you inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, plant the hands down, dog. Belly in. Inhale, plank position. Stay here and breathe. Again, knees can be on or off the earth. Isometrically pull the hands and the knees or the feet towards each other without moving them. Hollow out the body. Engage the core. Keep the legs engaged, your glutes. Breathe long and smooth. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale, bring the right foot between the hands, rise to crescent. Exhale, lower the hands to the earth, bring the left foot up, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pause for a moment, smooth the breath out if it needs it. Feel the feet on the earth. Notice the dialogue in the mind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, inhale, crescent. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank position. So stay here and breathe. Again, if your wrists, or if you prefer, you can also go on your elbows. Same protocols of pressing the floor away, doming the upper back, hollowing out the belly, long, smooth breaths. Adding on here if you would like. If you would prefer not to, you can just stay here and breathe. Long, smooth breaths are what's important. So as you inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower the left leg. Other side. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, lower the right leg. Inhale here, press the floor away, hollow out. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, rise up to crescent. Exhale, lower the hands, step forward, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing arms, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Long, smooth breaths. Inhale, left foot back, rise to crescent. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank position. Stay here and breathe. Beautiful alignment, everybody that I can see. Long, smooth breaths. Hollow the belly. Engage the front of the thighs. Lift the inner thighs to the ceiling. Pull the hands and the feet towards each other. Shaking's okay. Think of it like the tree on the fringe. It's getting the wind blowing through the leaves. No big deal. Bring those energies together. Long, smooth breaths. On the inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, lower the left leg. Inhale, right foot comes up. Keep the hips level. Exhale, right foot comes down. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot between the hands. Rise to crescent. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands. Step the feet forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Arms reach up. Look up if it's okay for the neck. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking the feet together and step the left foot out wide, moving into a twist. So if you are working with osteoporosis, osteopenia, this is for the sake of the recording since I know everybody in the class and you've heard this so many times, but a good reminder, osteoporosis, osteopenia, you never want to do the forward folds very deeply or deep twists. So taking the feet wide, moving into a twist, inhale, arms come up to a T, shoulder height. Keep a gentle bend in the knee. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Go down through the center first, then twist to the left. If you'd like, the hand can come to the thigh, shin, or the earth. The other hand can come up to the sky, maybe the eyes follow. Inhale, coming through the center, then back up to standing. Arms at a T. Exhale, other side. Hinge through the center, twist to the right. Other hand up to the sky if you'd like. Inhale, coming back up through center and standing. Exhale, arms to the sides. Focus on the belly. Inhale. Exhale, fold and twist to the left. Belly comes in. Focus on the left side of the belly as it draws in gently. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, fold and twist to the right. Again, focusing on the belly the whole time like you're wringing out a washcloth. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, arms to the sides. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, fold and twist to the left. Belly, belly, belly comes in. Inhale, coming up to a T. Exhale to the right. Right side of the belly is the focus. Wring out that washcloth. Inhale, coming up to a T. Exhale, arms to the sides. This time going in for a stay if you would like. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale to the left. Stay here and breathe. Long, smooth breaths. Every time you inhale, the crown of the head is lengthening away from the hips, keeping the hips level. See if you can fill the shape with the breath. Every exhale, you're focusing on that left side. Bring it in gently. On your next inhale, coming up to a T. Exhale, fold and twist to the right. Stay here and breathe if you'd like. Lengthening through the spine on the inhales. Maybe going a little deeper if that's appropriate for you in the twist on the exhales. Focus on the right side of the belly coming in. Long, smooth breaths on the next inhale, coming up to a T. And exhale, lower the arms. Keeping the legs wide. Inhale, arms come up from the front. Feel the chest expand. Exhale, gentle bend in the knees, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Hands can come to the thighs, shin, or the earth. Inhale, coming back up to standing, arms reach up. And exhale, arms down to the sides. Okay, so a couple things here. I'm going to turn sideways. Maybe you can see better this way. So the legs are wide. You inhale, arms up. If you're working with any back issues or your back is tender or sometimes it gets sore, especially the low back, make sure you have the bend in the knees and shift the hips back behind the heels before you fold. It takes the pressure off the low back, helps to relieve. And then same thing as you come up, instead of being like this and raising all of this body weight up, which takes a lot of core strength, keep the bend in the knees, shift the hips back, and then rise. Engaging the glutes, engaging the backs of the legs, and exhale. So that's just a little helper if you need it. So whatever works for you, play with it and see how it feels in your body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold, belly in. Keep the mind on the belly. Feel free to play with the hip shift if you want. Inhale, rise. Exhale, arms down. This time going in for a stay. Inhale, arms up. If you prefer not to, just come out of it. Exhale, fold. Breathe here, long and smooth. If you have blood pressure, high or low, raise the upper body to parallel with the earth. Focus on the belly each time you exhale. Watch the back expand on the inhale. Crown of the head is lengthening away from the hips on the inhales. On your next inhale, gently come back up to standing, being mindful, especially if you have vertigo or anything like that. And exhale, arms back down to the sides. Couple ways to get our feet back together. We can heel toe, if you're a dancer or if you like to dance. Or you can just bring one foot in to the other, or you can hop them together. Whatever feels good. Whee, look at all the hopping. How fun. Okay, coming down onto the knees. As you inhale, arms come up from the front. Exhale, Vajrasana fold, hips towards heels. Inhale, Chakravakasana, left leg lifts, right arm maybe lifts. Long line of energy. As you exhale, bring the knee and elbow together. So right elbow, left knee. Bring them towards each other. Inhale, lengthen away. Focus on the belly. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Crunch. Push the floor away with the left hand. Dome the back. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Crunch. Hollow the belly. Push the floor away. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, plant the extremities, come back to Vajrasana fold, hips towards heels. Inhale, Chakravakasana, right leg lifts, maybe the left arm. So same thing on this side. Toes are flexed, pointed towards the ground. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knees towards elbow. Push the floor away with the right hand. Hollow the belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee towards elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank position, or allow the chest to come forward, the hips to drop. Maybe the chin comes up for upward dog. Knees can be on or off the earth, opening the chest. Exhale, belly in, down dog. Knees on the floor, inhale, coming into tabletop, Chakravakasana variation. The heart comes forward, maybe the chin lifts. And exhale, Vajrasana fold. Belly in. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming on to your backs. So the knees can be bent, or actually having the knees bent. Eyes can be closed, and just pause here for a moment. Let the body settle downward. Release control of the breath. Just rest for a moment. And take inventory. Find out or notice how the body feels from when you first started the practice on the elements, with the elements. Is it earth and water, stuck and heavy still? Is it fire, air and ether? And same thing with the mind, noticing the state of the mind. Is it all over the place? Is it focused? Is it unable to focus? Is it tired? Is it scattered? Is it thinking about a to-do list? Or is it here now? Or could it fall asleep? And then taking the hands together, we'll be working with a bind with the hands if this works for the shoulders. So if you'd like, you can take your hands, I'll explain it first, and then you can always have your hands separated. You don't need to do the bind if it doesn't work for the body today or you don't want to do it. So taking the hands together, intertwine the fingers, press the palms away from the face. So the palms are facing your feet, shoulders are away from the ears, and just rest your hands with the palms facing away from the face, facing the feet. Down on your lap, the eyes can be closed. On the inhale, the arms reach up and overhead. Maybe the pinkies touch the floor behind you. Focusing on the belly. Exhale, belly in, lower the arms. Inhale, arms reach up and over. Focus on the belly. Exhale, lower the arms. Belly comes in. Focus 2 inches below the belly button as it comes into the spine. Adding on. Inhale, arms up. Stay here. Exhale, belly comes in. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, lower the arms. Same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower the arms. Adding on here to Tadakamudra. Inhale, arms come up. Listen carefully. Exhale, stay here. Belly comes in. At the bottom of the exhale, hold the breath out and gently bring the belly in under the ribs. So like sucking the belly up. Push the belly out first and then inhale. Exhale, lower the arms, belly comes in. So it's important to push the belly out after sucking it up under the ribs before you inhale. Let all the organs and everything go back to their place before you put extra pressure on them. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, belly in. Arms stay up this whole time. Hold after the exhale. Suck hollow out. Release the belly, gently push it out. Inhale. Exhale, lower the arms. Pause, release the clasp if you have a clasp or a bind. And just rest the hands on the belly. Just observe. Release control of the breath. Noticing any sensations in the body. Noticing the state of the mind. Noticing what elements you feel right now. Is the mind floating away? Is the mind grounded and paying attention? And present feeling? Or heavy? Or fiery? And then taking the arms back down to the sides, feet are hip distance apart and under the knees. Moving into bridge pose, keeping the neck stationary, so not moving the head at all. Shoulders are away from the ears. Make your adjustments now. On the inhale, press through both feet, lift the hips to the sky. May the arms come up and overhead. Back of the hands can touch the earth, or they can come out to the sides. Exhale, belly in, lower the hips and lower the arms. Getting to the bottom of the movement with the bottom of the breath. Long, smooth breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Going up for a stay this next round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stay here. Keep the hips as high as they were. The belly's just coming in. Inhale, maybe the hips lift a little bit higher. Notice if both glutes are working evenly. And exhale, lower. Taking the hands on top of the knees towards the chest. Apanasana. Inhale, feet to the sky, arms reach up and overhead. Eyes can stay closed through this if you'd like. On the exhale, knees come towards the chest. We're going to mix this up, so just listen. Working with ankle rotations. On the inhale, make ankle rotations where the toes go down first, then in, up, as you raise your legs. So we're doing ankle rotations, rotating the ankles in one direction until we get up to the top. Knees can be straight or bent. Arms can come up or stay down. And then as we lower the legs and come back into Apanasana, go the opposite direction with your ankle rotations. So you're rolling the ankles in the biggest range of motion they have. The hands come back to the knees, and the knees come towards the chest. So maybe do like 3 or 4 ankle rotations, whatever works for you each time. Inhale. Reverse the ankle rotations as you lift the legs to the ceiling, the feet to the ceiling, arms reach up. It's hard to talk and do all this. Exhale, bend the knees, rotate in the opposite direction, knees towards chest. It's so good for our brains too. Inhale, back up. Rotate the opposite way. Reverse it, knees towards chest. And you might be feeling around the ankles, around the shin bones. How many times do we do this? You can feel the muscles engaging. It's so good for our balance too. And on the next inhale, after the feet, our knees are towards the chest, take the feet to the earth. Turn onto your side, press up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. I'm going to come back to the chair because that's comfortable for me to see you all. So finding a comfortable seated position. Making sure you're nice and stable. You can even lean up against a wall or bed if that's comfortable. Taking the feet wide if you're in a chair. Wherever you're seated, just feeling the hips on whatever you're seated on. Noticing the body. Let it settle downward from the movement of getting seated. Keeping that length in the spine. And then we're going to work with mudra or nyasam. So we're going to first start with the thumbs and the pointer fingers touching. We'll have our hands by the sides, keeping the hands like this the whole time. We'll inhale, arms reach up and over. And on the exhale, we'll chant, Oh. As we lower the hands to the sides. Then we'll inhale, the middle finger and thumbs will be together. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Om, as we lower the arms. Moving to the next fingers, the ring fingers and thumbs. Inhale, Om. Inhale, exhale, Om on the way down. And then move to the pinkies and the thumbs. Same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Om on the way down. One Om. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start back at the beginning. So the thumb and pointer fingers will be together. We'll inhale, arms up. Same thing. We're just adding another word. It'll be Om Shanti. So Om Shanti. And the T is, the tongue is between the teeth. T-he. Not like our T's of T, the tongue is back. So Shanti. And there's always a pause after the Om. So same thing as the first round. We're just adding an extra word. And then we'll do it with the thumb and pointer fingers. Inhale, Om Shanti He as we lower. Next finger, next finger, next finger. Same thing. Starting with the thumb and pointer fingers together. This round, it's just the Om. If you'd prefer not to chant, just listen, keep the ears open, feel the vibrations. And focusing on what we're doing. The sound of Om. The beginning and the end. The observer and creator of all. Spacious contentment. Pointer fingers and thumbs together. Inhale, arms up. Middle finger and thumbs, inhale. Ring fingers and thumbs, inhale. Oh. Pinkies and thumbs, inhale. Oh. Thumbs and pointer fingers, inhale. Om Shanti this time. Om Shanti. Middle finger and thumbs, inhale. Om Shanti. Ring fingers and thumbs, inhale. Om Shanti. Pinkies and thumbs, inhale. Om Shanti. Release the hands, let them rest on the lap. Observe. Noticing the state of the mind. If there's been a shift since before the practice. What qualities are there in the mind? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. And what qualities are there in the body now after the practice? Taking the hands together, palms can be touching, thumbs are at the sternum, at the heart center, the center of the chest, or one hand on top of the other. Sealing in your practice, knowing that there are many, many ways to cultivate the different qualities, to bring balance into the system. Whatever we need. It can be as simple as going outside and feeling the sun on your face, your back. Focusing on the moon. Whatever we need. It's that exploration of getting to know ourselves on a more intimate level. Becoming aware of what it is that's actually happening in our internal landscape, in our mind, in our body. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.